Share with you. Normally, if you watch the show every Friday, which I'm sure you all are, at 3 p.m. is our Friday Cocktails with Julie segment. Well, we're pre-recording it. We already pre-recorded it. So we've got it for you a little bit early. We're starting the cocktails an hour ahead of time here for this Friday. So it's a Friday Cocktails with Julie segment and a very special Mother's Day edition. Here's Julie with all of her amazing setup at her bar. Julie, it is always good to see you, but I have to say that is probably the most elaborate setup I have seen of any of these segments that we've done.
Absolutely. It spans the bar and will likely span to the sideboard across from the bar as well with glassware.
I am going to pass it off to you. I want to find out all about what this is.
Perfect. Okay, so this Sunday's Mother's Day. And I thought, what's something really fun that we can do for Mother's Day as a mom? Like, what would I want to sip on? And I love a good spritz. So I'm doing not just a spritz, I'm doing a whole spritz bar. So I chose my 3 favorite spritzes, the Aperol spritz, limoncello spritz, and the Hugo spritz. The Hugo is the spritz that has the elderflower liqueur. So I wanted everyone to feel kind of fun, festive, and special. So I printed out the instructions, the recipes for each of them, found little pictures, made a little spritz bar board. It's fun to walk in and you see all these things and it's really exciting and gets people talking and it's conversational. You can also just get like the Dollar Tree. They have the little chalkboard easels and you can handwrite it. No, my writing is worse than doctors. So I'm like, no one's gonna be able to read it. So I printed it out myself. And then I just made sure everyone had everything they could possibly need on the bar. First thing I have are the 3 liqueurs, my limoncello, my Aperol, and my elderflower liqueur. And then, of course, the bubbles. I'm choosing to make it a Prosecco spritz bar. There's Prosecco, Cava, Brut, True Champagne. You can do a mix of them. You can have just one. Recommend getting it on ice at least 4 hours ahead of time, if not in the fridge the night before, so the bubbles are nice and cold. Then I have my soda water, which is your traditional topper. They call it the 3-2-1. It's usually 3 parts Prosecco, 2 parts liqueur, 1 part club soda or soda water. So what you want to do is you have your glassware out. You got straws already. I picked all different kinds of glassware. Something about seeing a glass, right, that you go, oh my gosh, I love that glass. It almost makes the cocktail taste better when you're drinking it, something that makes you feel excited and special. So I've got all the glassware out. I've got a little thing of ice because you want to put ice in your glass. I've got a couple different options as well. I have a grapefruit Italian soda, a blood orange juice, and pineapple juice in case they don't want one of these or they want to try something, make something up. Oh, let's put some pineapple juice with my Aperol. It's make it your own. And also my bar is open if they want to grab something else. Maybe they want something a little more bitter instead of Aperol. Well, I've got Campari, which is, the Negroni component. So just have everything out and ready so they don't have to do any guesswork. And then, so usually you're going to have a fresh herb and a citrus in your spritz. So I've got fresh mint, fresh rosemary. You're going to find your mint in your Hugo spritz and your rosemary in your limoncello. Aperol, usually there's just orange, but put whatever you want in there. I've got my orange slices, lemon slices, lime slices. Some people like to put in their Hugo spritz olives, makes it a little more an Italian themed spritz. I got a little thing of, toothpicks there as well. But again, it's Mother's Day, so you're likely with family, so you probably don't need the toothpicks. Just get in there and grab what you want. So you would take your glass, you'd fill it with part way with ice, you would add in your liqueur. Now, everything else, bubbles, I always say measure with your heart, right? It's kind of like just top it off. But with your liqueur, I'd recommend the 2 ounces. So I have a little cup here that has the ounces inside so people can measure their liqueur, make it real easy for everybody. So you put in your 2 ounces of liqueur. If you're going to do an herb, I'd put your herb in ahead of time. Top it with Prosecco, club soda, and then stir it up. Pop in your citrus, and you are good to go. Now, I went ahead. My favorite is the Hugo spritz. So I made one right before we went live. Show you just kind of how pretty. There's lemon in there. There's fresh mint. I've got ice, got my straw, I've got my bubbles. And they are just, they're light, they're refreshing, they're fun, and it's just a great way to celebrate. And then also, if they don't even want to have alcohol, they can take one of these with the club soda and make, an NA1. They also make some great NA liqueurs, non-alcohol, because not everybody's drinking right now. And some people want to have one when they get there and then not because they're driving. So they would have like one when they get there, and then they would use the non-alcoholic spirit. They have all kinds of fun bitter ones and sweet ones, and then they can pace themselves a little easier that way. Yeah, wow. So everything you can need right here.
All right there on your bar setup, and that looks delicious. Even the glass looks fun.
That's what, yeah, right? It's just fun. You find a glass that you love, it just feels even more special.
I would love to be sitting in front of that right now and making one of those, but
Well,
I
I'm the
cannot.
mom, so I will sit there and then you can make me one.
That's true. Okay, yeah, I'll make you one. I'll make you one. That's
I'll get
fine.
you
I mean,
later, yeah.
one for you,
I'll
one
get
for
you
me.
back.
You think that's how
There
that
you go.
works? That's why I'm
There
not a
you go.
bartender. But Julie, amazing, and thank you as always, for being on here. But this is not the only place that people can see everything that you do.
Correct. Friday Cocktails with Julie is my handle across all social media, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. And then I have a YouTube page that has links to my social media, plus a playlist of everything that you and I do together. There's the Fox 12 app, the Fox 12 KPTV YouTube page that keeps everything you and I do on there as well. So we're kind of everywhere. It's easy to find.
Easy to find. There it is. Well, Julie, as always, thank you. And even though I don't have one, cheers.
Cheers. I apologize, but I'm going to, start celebrating Mother's Day a little early.
It makes sense.
Yes. Yes. And cheers to the moms out there. Everybody who acts like a mom, raises kids. It's a lot of work. Are we done? Okay.
Nope, I'm not going to interrupt you. It's Mother's Day. Yeah, what am I going to do?
I thought you were going.
I was taught right. Okay.
Good job.
Are we done? Okay. Thanks,
We're done.
Julie.
We're done.
Bye.